Today I've got this magnificent piece of spare rib, and it's a really superb piece. And I've got this, what looks complicated, but in actual fact is a really easy selection. But what I'm going to do is to make up a marinade. I'm going to cover the thing in the marinade, roll it up really tightly, leave it in the fridge, and then I'll be roasting it tomorrow. Now, I've put a very generous quantity of oil in here because I don't want it to dry out. I'm putting in a minced up shallot, 4 cloves of garlic, again minced, ginger, that was the ginger, this is the garlic, and that's a very generous piece of ginger. To give you an idea, it's about that much ginger. This is 1 stem of lemongrass, straight from the garden. It's the juicy bit at the end. And this is 4 leaves of kaffir lime. This is a few sprigs of parsley. It's roughly chopped. And it's, again, straight out of the garden, so it's really zesty. And I have here some star anise, and I'm going to put in that sort of pieces. I know they look nice if they're whole stars, but they break up in the jar, and that's the state of play, really. And this is fresh chili that were dried, and then I've just ground them now. And I'm putting in a reasonable quantity like that. Okay. I'm going to take some sea salt, not vast amount, roughly ground, a couple of pinches. This is very good quality soy sauce. And you may not get crema, but basically this is, it's a concentrated, and you can see it's quite viscous, balsamic vinegar. There's all sorts of types of them, and I'm using about a spoonful of it. Now that's it, there's nothing else. I'm just going to mix them up. I'm going to put this all over, approximately half on that side, and then I'm going to rub it in. I know most recipes have a sort of powder version, but really fresh herbs, fresh spices, you just can't beat them. And we're going to turn it over. That's it. For the fridge. Well, it's been about between 18 and 19 hours. So it's very well marinated. And I'm just going to, in fact, I might be able to just open it. There's just one little thing still to do. Doesn't it smell great? Okay. So it's really good. Now, this is the side that has more meat and less bone. The other side is the bony side. So I'm going to take a pinch of sugar, and I'm just at this stage popping that over. I'm now going to lay this. This is, there you are. I'm going to lay it like that. It's the best you can do to make it fit, really. nothing you can do. It won't fit. But I like this particular pot to roast in because it is inclined to keep things moist while allowing them to roast. And we desperately don't want to lose the moisture out of our ribs. I'm just going to pour the last of the little bit of juice in the marinade. And I'm just going to put a little bit more of the sugar on this side. Another pinch. And that is an awful lot less than these recipes generally have. And as you can see, this side has quite a bit of fat, and it's also got the bones. If you treat sugar like you treat salt, you get a better result, I think. Now, we pop the lid on that. It just sits. You could use a different pot, but this one I find very easy to clean and it works very well. I'm just going to pop that in, and it's a 175 fan assisted oven. So I'm leaving this in for about an hour 15, an hour 30. But you could see that was a nice sized rib with chunkiness. That is from the breast side. If you pick one that's from the back side, they are smaller bones. They have less meat, less fat. You would cook that less time. But this one, I think that's the right sort of time for it. Okay, and we'll come back. I'm going to do it with a salad and some bread because it won't need anything else. And it's a nice sunny hot day today. Well, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. And we're going to take it out now. I can smell it. I really think this is going to be delightful. Ready? Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Yes. So I'm going to lift it out and lay it on this large plate. Very good. And I'm going to slice it. Look at that. Look at that. It's still juicy. It's incredibly perfumed. I just want you to see how incredibly juicy the inside is. And it's soft. It's soft. You can see. So we're going to serve this, and we do have some of the marinade to put in a jug to serve with it. Okay, so that with a salad, some fresh crusty bread. Perfect. Well, it's definitely tender, and oh my goodness. It's juicy, fragrant.
That's really nice.
It's slightly sweet, slightly sharp. It's the aromatics, isn't it? There's just so, and it's perfumed. I mean, that's the word, isn't it? Perfumed. This is an unusual way to do something which so many people do and end up with something dry, and this is not dry. And the outside has that little bit of a crunch. This is just, it melts in the mouth. What a wonderful meal. And it's spicy, isn't it?
It's really tasty.
Yeah, really tasty. Wow, that's a long sentence for you, Poppet. Oh, we'll have to do this one again and again and again. Yes, my goodness.
It'll go well for guests.
Yes, it will. This is I might do this at Christmas because it's so easy to do. You can marinate it in advance, put it in the fridge, and everyone will like this. It's a surprise, and it's a really welcome treat. Yeah.